Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to this special edition of the Suplah. I am Andy Quan, and I have a new microphone, and with me sometimes is the reigning, defending Suplah City Hall champion of the world, Liam Dunn.
That didn't quite work out, but I'm going with it.
Well done.
We haven't got any music because Andy's too cheap to buy music, but it's fine.
Hit me in the head.
I don't care. It's good.
Bell
Here we go.
Right. Anyway, so this is the Suplah, and also we have Carmine Antonelli.
I like how you introduced Liam first, even though he was off screen and I was right here.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to say anything. Terrible at this.
Fuck off, Andy.
Terrible at this.
You're pretty bad.
I'm not pretty bad. I'm
You're
okay.
pretty awful at this.
I'm reasonably okay.
Like how it's getting lower and lower. I'm not that bad. I'm pretty okay at this. I'm reasonably all right. I'm not the worst.
I'm just shit, okay? Right, so basically, Fastlane is tonight, which a lot of us forgot.
I didn't forget. I remembered.
Well, that's because I don't watch Raw. So basically, the road to WrestleMania continues on. So
That's
final
the-
stop.
That's
is
the
it final
tagline.
stop?
Well, it's technically the final stop because it's the last pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the tagline though, right? Isn't it? Because it was Remember the Rumble. Isn't it Forget Fastlane?
Remember.
I don't,
You know, we shouldn't do these shows when we're right next to each other. I'm slowly starting to realize this as a fact.
Yeah, this has been a bad idea, really. Let's face facts for 5 seconds.
So my Forget Fastlane joke just got turned into real, like, I just got freaked the fuck out because I don't know what that was. So
Do you not watch South Park?
I don't remember that part.
Oh, you don't. You don't remember.
You
You don't remember.
You don't remember. You don't remember.
You don't remember.
Don't remember.
You don't remember.
What have I done?
Oh shit! No.
Oh
quiet.
Jesus!
Oh,
I'm getting the live chat up.
Lovely. So
I've got the comments up.
we are
I've got the
talking
comments up.
WWE Fastlane.
Yes.
Should we start bottom to top? Started from the bottom.
I think we should start main event because that's what everyone wants to talk about.
No, we
no,
saved the
because-
best till last.
Yeah, no, but
So
Yeah,
We'll
save
be
the best for last.
no, but we'll be worn out by then. Always happens. Always happens.
No,
get
we
worn
won't
out.
be worn out by then. Don't be a big bell. You have to.
You're not Italian. What are you doing with this?
Come to my house. You kick my dog.
You'll come to my house. You'll fuck my wife. You'll fuck my dog. But you don't fuck me.
Whoa!
Not acceptable.
Wait a minute.
Anyway, so it's gonna be a tag team match of Rich Swann and Kira Tozawa against the Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar.
Wait. Is this the start of the main show or is this the kickoff show? What is this?
No, sorry, this is the pre-show.
There you go. So it's cruiserweight tag match.
It's a typical sort of thing like, oh, we've got this division. We're not doing anything with it.
Purple ropes.
Let's do something with it. Let's
Yeah.
just throw everyone who's not involved in a storyline into a tag team match.
I mean, yay for Akira Tozawa, but I really could care less about what happens here.
It's a shame because someone like Brian Kendrick, like I'm not a big fan of Rich Swann, to be honest. I've not seen really anything that special from him. Akira Tozawa, I don't know too much about. Noam Dar, I think, has potential, but he is still very young. He really needs to kind of show a bit more charisma. Brian Kendrick, he is probably, for me, aside from Neville and maybe Jack Gallagher, the best character in the cruiserweight division. And I feel that since he dropped the belt to Rich Swann, he's just kind of fallen off the face of the earth. I mean, I know he's in this tag team match, but you know what I mean? Like, he's not really doing anything. And I feel like, but then you have got Neville, and I feel like he is going to be the main heel of the division. And so he should. He's fucking amazing as the heel. But it's sad. I think Brian Kendrick, I felt like this was going to be a career renaissance for him, and it kind of just has floundered again. And it's not a fault of his. They just don't really know what they're doing with the cruiserweights.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, lately he's been getting spat on by Tajiri. Isn't that what he's doing now? But I mean, it's the cruiserweight division is kind of a weird spot to be in because you really only have room for one story at a time, or at least that's what they do. It's sort of like what the women's division used to have. So it's, I don't know. They just need to like find their audience first. I
It
feel like
yeah, no, because it feels like the 205 Live, it hasn't been a natural progression. Like, if anything should have got their own show, it should have been the women's division before the cruiserweight division.
maybe.
It feels well. No, I don't feel that's a maybe. Like the whole women's revolution, you know, the fact that they were main eventing Raw, main eventing pay-per-views, and then the cruiserweights get given their own show, and I'm not really that impressed with 205 Live. I don't feel like there's matches or storylines that really qualify for, you know, to be must-see TV. And I think for them to build up that division as a potential brand, because that's clearly what they want to do, they need to invest more into it. Because it just feels to me like you do SmackDown and oh fuck, now we have to do 205 Live. I forgot. We've got to, you know, let's just get it out of the way, sort of thing. I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks that.
Yeah, it's just kind of a bit shit. Like they don't really. It's almost like it should have been an NXT thing.
Yes and no. Yeah, I think it's fine staying on Raw, but if you're going to turn it into its own show, it needs to feel like its own show. And the fact that it stays on Raw, I can understand the whole idea as a cross. Like, you're crossing everything. I get it. Like, oh, look, everything's connected sort of thing. But it's not working. It's not working. The division is, right now, it's too thin. And there's not really any interesting characters, no interesting storylines. They need to do more with it.
Yeah.
You know, invest more time, invest in better stars. I mean, I know Austin Aries is now starting to show up in the cruiserweight division, but you've got so many other people that could be in the cruiserweights that just aren't doing anything. I mean, is Ty Dillinger a cruiserweight? He could be pulled up.
I don't know.
I don't know if he is a cruiserweight, but do you see what I mean? Like, it's just, what the fuck are the Bollywood boys doing? They're going to be. There's not even a tag division in the cruiserweights. Like,
No, yeah, it's weird that they're like keeping a tag team there. It's like, oh, look it, there they are. Do you like it? You like it? No? Well, here it is.
And yet, ironically, they're not featured in these cruiserweight tag team matches.
Yeah. It's like, we're going to have tag team matches all the time because we don't know what to do with these people. Oh, you're going to put the tag team in? No. They're just over there.
Yeah, look. They're just there in the corner, just waiting. They're waiting for a cruiserweight tag belt to be made. LOL, not going to happen.
And then they're not going to win it.
Yeah, and then they're never going to win it.
But it's weird. I feel like with 205 Live, they're like kind of waiting for an audience to be there before they start doing good shit, and that's backwards. They should be doing good shit.
They should be doing good shit to get the audience. That's what happened in NXT. The whole thing about NXT was that it was always seen as a developmental territory, developmental system, and then they just so happened to have really good stars, good storylines, great matches, and that's what brought people to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's I don't know, but I don't care. I think it's going to be Swan and Tozawa because Tozawa's a new guy and they want to put him over, I guess. That's who I'm going to go with. That's going to be my pick.
Well, M. Gunter in the chat says 2 out of 5 after NXT would be nice. 2-hour shows after each other wouldn't be too much, though.
Yeah.
And some guy called Dormian TV has posted a load of weird emojis.
Thank you, Dormian TV. Thank you very much for that.
There's an avocado in there. Yeah, I'll go with the faces on this one, Swan and Tozawa, because I like Tozawa. Fuck it.
What's next on the card?
Oh, what's next on the card? Well,
Andy didn't give a prediction.
What's that?
Oh yeah, you didn't give a prediction. Shush! I'm trying to retain my belt.
Okay. I think the team of Kendrick and Dar will win.
Oh, you're going with the heels.
Yes.
Oh, interesting choice. Okay, so we're already at odds on our choices.
Wonderful. So
someone keep a note of what this is. I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, write it down. So Sami Zayn will take on Samoa Joe.
Ooh, is this still kickoff? Pre-show?
This is the card.
This is the card.
Good, thank God. Yeah, this is weird. This whole Seth Rollins getting hurt has really like weirded everything up because they just threw this kind of together at the last minute because they're like, oh fuck, we gotta redo it now because Seth got hurt. Sami Zayn. So I mean, the match is gonna be great, but it's just weird. Like,
I can see someone that Triple H is like nourished getting involved because there's that rumor that they're gonna have this Triple H guys stable thing.
I really hope that never happens.
Yeah, it could happen. But I think they're going to keep Joe strong, so I think Joe's going to win.
Joe's winning. The
Yeah.
guy's just come up. He is the next. Well, I'm not saying he's the next big thing, but they want to push him as like, you know, you've just took out Seth Rollins, who's one of the big guys. If he loses, now no offense to Sami Zayn, if he loses to Sami Zayn, and I say this with the utmost respect to a great worker,
Sammy.
Shut up. I say this to as you throwing me off, right? He cannot beat Samoa Joe. Joe's got to go over. He's got to be pushed as like the wrecking ball, I guess. No Miley Cyrus fucking impressions, right? He's got to be pushed
like a wrecking ball.
He's got to be pushed as that fucking character. And if he loses to Sammy, he's Sammy, then his entire character will be for naught, really. He needs to get a win.
Bullet Club versus The Shield asks, do you think Seth Rollins will cause Samoa Joe the match?
No.
No, he's going to hobble his way down to the ring.
No, because I think Joe has really just kind of debuted. I know he's had a few matches on Raw, but he really needs to be pushed as that kind of strong fucking character, like that bulldozer character. You know, you can't have him as the Samoan submission machine and then he loses or Sammy wins dirty. Like he needs to do like fucking destroy Sammy. But then at the same time, that happened with Braun. Is it red? I mean, do we want it back to back? Really? I'm just playing devil's advocate with myself here.
I think they want Joe to do something pretty major for Mania, so I still think Joe's going to win.
I'm going with Joe.
Yeah, it's going to be Joe. It's just, I want Sammy to be in a feud that he can afford to win for once.
I do as well, but I don't think they're going to. I think Sammy will forever be a top mid-card talent. And sadly, in order to get the main event talent over, they have to destroy the mid-card talent.
I don't know about that. I feel like someday he's got a Daniel Bryan type of storyline coming to him, but for now he's going to be that guy that's like right under all the best guys and doesn't quite get there, but he does really well in that area below. So I don't know, but yeah, it's going to be Samoa Joe. I don't think Seth Rollins is going to get involved, mainly because like besides everything else, I think he's just still injured, right? Like I don't think he's going to be back now to do something and then not wrestle yet.
I think they're just like setting up a giant brawl or something between Triple H and Seth. Even though
and there's also the other thing as well is how cleared is Seth to even get physically involved. I mean, you could say he could cause a distraction, doesn't need to physically get involved, but
yeah,
I think that'd just be a shitty finish to the match. I'm sorry, because the whole thing is that it's leading up to Seth versus Triple H. So, and I understand that it was Samoa Joe that is kayfabe injured him, but his main goal is Triple H. I don't know. I don't think it would work personally if Seth even got involved. Like you need to push Joe as that main fucking gangster kind of, because that's why they had him in a suit at one time. Vince wants him to look like a gangster. No word of a lie.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, he can pull it off, so why not?
Gangster Joe.
Why not?
But yeah, on top of everything else too, like Seth's beef isn't with Joe, it's with Triple H. So
yeah,
he's not going to show up.
So we may as well move on to the next match: Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax.
She's not like most girls.
She isn't like most girls, but is she going to win?
Maybe.
I find this one difficult to kind of figure out.
Can I just say something really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Sasha Banks is great, but I'm sick to death of her as a face.
Yes, she needs to be a fucking heel immediately.
No.
I don't know. I don't really know her that much. The only time I've seen her as a heel was when she was with fucking Beautiful and Dangerous or Bad and Team Bad. They were, and that was shit. That was just shit.
Team Bad was fucking fun. How dare you?
It was shit, mate. I'm sorry. It was shit.
You're shit.
It was shit, mate. It was awful.
You're shit, and you know you are.
Nah.
Like her heel character in NXT is about 1 billion times better than this.
Well, the thing is, you said it earlier. You said it best, right? In that a lot of characters that go up to WWE on the main roster now is all they do is like, all I wanted to do when I was a child was be a wrestler, and now I'm a wrestler. I'm in the WWE. I'm living my dream. What a dream. This is the best. Thank
By
you.
the way, I don't want to burst your bubble. That was Keelan.
Was that Keelan? I thought it was
Yeah.
you.
I'll take all the credit.
No,
Happily.
give it to Keelan.
I will take all the credit. That was me.
No.
I did that. That was me.
And it's fucking boring because it doesn't really make that much sense. Surely all of the wrestlers are there because they wanted to be wrestlers when they were children.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
feel like sometimes they try to like bring these wrestlers down to earth a little too much. Like
Yeah.
with some characters, like with Bailey, it works fine. Fuck it. But when you do it with everyone,
Yeah.
stop.
And the worst thing about Sasha for me is that WWE has this massive fucking raging hard on at the idea that she is somehow connected to Eddie Guerrero.
She's not.
No.
No.
I'm sorry.
You know what?
Right.
We have more of a relation to Eddie Guerrero.
We were right. We were fans of Eddie.
When I used to wrestle with my friends in my back garden, one of my finishing moves was the frog splash.
Or
Does
the
that
tadpole
mean-
splash in your case?
Shut up, it's a frog! So basically, does that mean that I am related to Eddie Guerrero?
You are part of Eddie's legacy.
Wow!
And yet
Oh,
the sheer
yes.
irony is that Eddie's legitimate son-in-law is just shat on regularly.
Yeah.
The man who has more connection to Eddie than anyone in the company, shat on. But Sasha
Dude,
Banks, who was a fan, and was like, I got into wrestling because I loved Eddie, and he got me into wrestling because I watched him.
I have a genuine question. Who in that locker room was not a fan of Eddie?
Just no. Even better question: who in that locker room was just not a fan in general? Like that's why they're
There have
there.
been
You don't see fucking Seth Rollins go. Oh, I thought it looked like fun. I never watched it as a kid.
It
But
looked
then
like
again,
Goldberg-
actually, Brock
Goldberg-
Lesnar.
Goldberg.
No,
certainly.
Goldberg,
he was
Brock
like-
Lesnar. My
he was
mistake. Ignore
It's
me.
like, nah, I was sitting at home one day reading the newspaper. I saw a Help Wanted ad for a wrestler. I thought, why the fuck not? I'll give it a shot. And there I am.
It was Help Wanted. Need new main event stars.
Yeah,
Signed
did.
Vince. Yeah, right. I'll give that a go.
I don't even know what main event means, but yeah, fuck it.
Sure, why not?
That's just a piece of piss.
In the chat here, M. Gunter says winner gets to be ringside for Charlotte and Bailey, apparently. I don't know if that's true, but if it is true, Sasha's winning.
You just had a premonition,
I had a premonition.
right?
Sasha wins,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
then turns on Bailey.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how Charlotte Flair continues her stupid pay-per-view streak.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, I
No,
think
I-
you cracked it.
I did it!
I
I
think
did
you
it!
cracked
I
it.
did it! I did it! So I'm going with Sasha then.
Yeah, I'm going with Sasha. I think you've cracked it. That's what's going to
If-
happen.
If that stipulation is true, then yeah, it's definitely gonna be Sasha. But
My God, I am
Fuck.
a booking genius right now. The things I'm
I
coming out of the
hate-
wazoo are fucking great.
I hate this stupid Charlotte streak. I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's the worst thing in the world. It's just like, at this point, she's got to be like a 5-time women's champion. I mean, at this rate, if it continues on, she'll be right up there with her dad and John Cena really, really soon.
Oh, not just that. Her pay-per-view streak surely matches the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak by now.
Yeah, I think it's past that.
Yeah. Because, again, they have a massive raging hard-on.
It's like they shouldn't keep taking the belt off her. Fuck. I mean,
Yeah, dude,
like,
if she had just been completely undefeated this whole time, then I wouldn't have nearly as much of a problem with it. But she's a shit champion who loses every week.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. And not just that, she had Ric Flair and Dana Brooke there, and then she was like, I'm better than all of you.
And then Sasha hit her in the boob with a crutch, and she fucking lost her shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, great. You're such a great
Don't
champion.
hit me in the boob, Sasha.
I hate Charlotte. I really
That's how
hate.
she talks on the microphone. She talks like she's having a fucking aneurysm. She does.
Andy's face. Oh my god.
It's true. It's like she's almost slurring her words. Like, you know when there's that really drunk girl, like, oh, I want to party. You know what I mean? Like those drunk girls. That's what she's like. She's like, I don't need you.
So you're telling me she's exactly like her father, and she just comes out to the ring drunk every night?
Pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much her gimmick. She just comes out drunk, pissed out of her ass. Just hanging.
She's pissing out of her ass.
But
She's
only
that drunk. Fuck me, that is
But
wasted.
only-
That's totally white girl wasted. That's more than white
But
girl
only-
wasted. I don't even know what level of wasted that is. I think he needs sick medical help wasted. Jeez.
But she's sober during pay-per-views, which is why she can't be beat during fucking pay-per-view. It's stupid. I hate Charlotte so much. Like, this heel run that she's been doing for the last year and whatever is just awful. Make it stop.
No, I agree.
And the stupid streak.
And
let her turn back.
I've got to ask, did anything ever come of the idea of Ric Flair endorsing Sasha?
No. Because he just went back to endorsing Charlotte after a while. Because she yelled at him and slapped him, and then he was like, oh, okay, I'll go back to Charlotte. And then she yelled at him.
So she cuckolded her own dad?
Yeah, well, basically, what happened, if I remember correctly, is it was Charlotte versus Sasha, and then Ric Flair was on Charlotte's side, but then randomly one week he was like, you know what, I really like that Sasha Banks chick. And then Charlotte slapped him and yelled at him, and then later he helped her win and was like, you know, I like my daughter again. And then Charlotte slapped him and yelled at him again, and then he just went away. But then he came back randomly, and it's stupid! I hate it.
It's as if they haven't booked this in a long-term angle.
They really haven't.
It's as if they're doing this on the fly.
It's like they're making it up as they go along.
I mean, you wouldn't guess if you look at it, but I feel like when you really go into it, they're booking it on the fly, and it's not really working.
Yeah, it's fuck it, just fuck it. But if that stipulation about winner is ringside for the title match, then yeah, Sasha's winning. I don't give a shit.
Strange stipulation, though.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Why would Nia Jax, like, what's the benefit there other than I'll get to punch one of them and put my name in the hat for the title match? Like,
To be fair, there's only 3 other people to throw the name in their title hat.
yeah,
Let's be honest.
You have no one.
Yes.
why not just make Sasha versus Nia Jax a number 1 contenders match?
Yeah, that would make far more sense, because then the winner would definitely go on to face the champion, and then that would explain why.
But no, they have to set it up so that it's a swerve heel turn from Sasha, because no one will see it coming.
No one at all.
Even though I went and saw it coming.
All right, Matt, let's calm down.
It's not even like there's not even logic in it. Like, Sasha wants to win so she can help her friend Bayley, and Nia Jax wants to win so she can help her friend Sasha. Nia Jax doesn't have an allegiance. That stipulation is purely there to put Sasha there to turn on Bayley.
Yeah.
And also, the match is that the women's title match, according to Wikipedia, is directly afterwards.
Well, we don't know. Wikipedia is not.
It's
a
not
great source to
reliable,
go
no.
off.
It also said that NXT TakeOver San Antonio was NXT Here Comes Chris Benoit. So
It actually did. I'm not even lying. I screenshotted that. It did say.
Wait, what?
Someone edited, San Antonio to NXT TakeOver. Someone edited it, and it said NXT TakeOver. Here comes Chris Benoit.
Oh my god!
And I've legitimately screenshotted it. Let me see if
yeah,
I
I
can
got it
find
on mine.
While you're looking that up, I got some comments to read. Alex King says, if Charlotte wins, I will officially have every form of cancer. Sorry about that. Nathan Wichelo says, is Andy's mug really big or is his hand really small? Both.
Just really quick.
okay.
Hang on. Oh, hang on. It's really out of focus.
Yep. I think humans.
Hang on. Your camera's really out of focus, buddy.
Yeah, well, it's not designed. You pointing a fucking.
It's so out of focus that looks like David Otunga and Jeff Hardy in the picture.
That's amazing. Yeah,
That's amazing.
It does say Chris Benoit if you can read blurry writing.
Which I cannot, unfortunately.
Which no one can.
I never learned that in school.
But yeah.
So the actual women's title match then, it's Bayley against Charlotte.
We've just basically discussed this. It's Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah.
It's Charlotte.
Fuck. Hate it.
I don't want this to continue. Can Charlotte go away now?
Because then, like, what the fuck do you do at WrestleMania? Just all 4 of them?
Yeah, but they're
Just
doing
for
that
no
on
reason?
SmackDown. You can't do that for 2 separate things, can you?
Because, like, what do you do at that point? Charlotte has lost to literally everyone except for Nia Jax. What now?
It's a mess. It's just a mess.
What is the WrestleMania match? Because if Bayley wins, okay, what if Sasha does some dumb shit and turns on Bayley, but Bayley still wins? Because then you have a WrestleMania match. Bayley versus Sasha.
No. I can tell you now, Charlotte is not losing until WrestleMania, and then that's where Bayley will win. She'll win the Women's Championship, and then the WWE will set off fucking fireworks and confetti and be like, the miracle kid, the girlhood dream has come true. But
the girlhood.
She's already won it, but it'll be like, Charlotte's been beaten at a pay-per-view. This
Wait.
is never thought of seeing this.
I just have to say, girlhood dream. You know, like, young females are still children, correct? Childhood still applies.
Yeah, I don't know why I said girlhood. No, it's because they said boyhood dream for fucking Shawn Michaels. That's the reference.
I don't know. It's just like, I'm sure you're right that that's what they're going to fucking do. It's just that it makes no goddamn sense.
I didn't say it made sense. I just said that's what they're going to do. This is the WWE. This is Raw.
Wait,
what are we trying to take logic into everything we do here?
Wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the girlhood dream or the actual result of the match?
No, the result of the match.
Oh, I thought it was just stupid word that we were talking about still.
No.
Is this how hungover?
No, we've moved on.
Oh, okay.
Great. I love it.
Throw off the entire show, Andy. No, when you talk about Raw, you have to throw logic out the fucking window at this point. Logic is not a thing. Raw is like Alice in Wonderland. The rules just make up as they go along.
We're all mad here.
That's legitimately it. The rules are just made up as Alice travels through the locker room of Monday Night Raw.
So is Mick Foley the Mad Hatter?
Yeah, he really is. Stephanie is the Queen of Hearts. Boom. We're fucking nailing this parody.
This is the best podcast ever.
Also, Andy's not drunk. He's hungover.
Oh, does he think Andy's drunk?
Why does everyone think I'm drunk all the time?
Because you're always saying that you're hungover.
Also, people have decided that I am secretly AJ Styles and am also secretly Canadian. So I am Canadian AJ Styles.
Hey,
sure, why not?
Why are you Canadian? The AJ Styles thing I understand, but the Canadian thing I don't.
Because of that TakeOver Toronto promo I did.
Oh, yes. That was beautiful.
Well, it was just amazing.
So
we may as well move on to the next match. I've dropped my belt.
My belt. Precious. What the hell is that noise?
Is that us or you?
Nothing. Ignore it. Go on. Do what you're doing.
What was that?
Yeah, what
Nothing.
was that?
Ignore it.
Is that your family?
Maybe.
Can we get your dad back on the show?
No.
Do that.
No.
All right.
Papa Antonelli.
Just go on.
Big Papa Antonelli!
Oh, let me hear
Why did you do a Scott Steiner impression as Vince McMahon?
That's how we imagine your dad, a cross between Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner and Vince McMahon.
I got it, Scott Steiner. I got it, Vince McMahon.
Come on, Dad.
Come on, Dad. Appear on the show. Anyway, so moving on. So Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, who are the tag team champions for Raw, are against Enzo Amore and Big Cass.
I'm so torn on this match because I want the club to succeed, but Enzo and Cass.
This must be very difficult for you. This is like watching your two children fight for you, Carmine, isn't it?
It really is, because like I know like anyone else in the Suplah would say like, oh, club should win, and they should, but Enzo and Cass, I love them.
I'm not that impressed with Enzo and Cass at the moment. They're not doing anything of interest.
They just can't teach that.
Well, because like the thing is, they're at their best when they're in the title picture, and lately they have not been. They have just kind of been like meandering in the mid card with Rusev and Jinder Mahal, and it's like
walking naked through the hallways.
See what I mean? It's fucking Alice in Wonderland, just wandering naked through the hallways. Tweedledum and Tweedledee. That's what they are.
Look at Lana, look at my penis. That's basically what he
What was that song?
I don't know.
What? Don't release that as a song. That won't get anywhere. Look at my penis, look at Lana. Is that what the song was?
Christmas #1.
Is that like
Right.
that Old Spice commercial? Like, look at my dick, and then look at Lana. Now back at my dick. Now back at Lana.
Can we just stop this skit right there? Because I don't want to be talking about his penis any much longer. Because no.
Break it down.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Right? So, I've got to go with the club.
I believe I've got to go with.
I would
I've
never.
got to leave now.
That sentence will never come out of my fucking mouth for the rest of my days, right? So you can fuck off.
Wait, what was the sentence?
He thought I was going to say something about his penis. I'm not going to say the sentence because I don't want to be blackmailed and someone recording it. So I ain't saying the fucking thing. I actually hate you. I actually hate you so
Okay,
fucking much.
I need to address something. Being talked about in the chat. Wolfie mentioned Enzo lost all credibility when he tried to fuck another man's wife. I need to address what actually happened in that storyline because he made jokes at Lana and then it progressed into Lana inviting him over to her hotel room, I think is what happened. And for anyone who actually watched that segment, once he got in the hotel room, he was like, I shouldn't be here. I need to leave. Like, he was so uncomfortable. And then Lana tricked him and Rusev beat the shit out of him. So he never tried to fuck another man's wife. He made jokes about it and then did not want to. So people need to stop saying that Enzo is like some homewrecker.
That's not my problem with him. I just don't think Enzo is... Ironically, Enzo is better on the mic. Cass, I actually think, is better in the ring.
Well, yeah, that's their thing. That's how
That's
they've
always been their thing.
Yeah, but...
That's how they, like, get along as a tag team. Is Enzo is the, like...
Yeah, but that means that in
mouth.
the match, it's basically just Cass. Like, Enzo doesn't really do anything. He's just...
Well-
Enzo would be better as a manager.
The thing is, like, Enzo is not... He's not the best in the ring, no. But he's been improving since day one, and, like, he can, like, hold some spots in the ring and then get the hot tag moment with Cass, and then Cass typically...
Did you see that
finishes the match.
Botchamania thing where they tried to throw him over the rope and he didn't quite make it, so then he threw himself over the rope?
Oh, that time when he nearly like took his own neck out.
That also happened.
That happened.
But I don't know. I feel like this is the NXT curse with tag teams. They come up as a tag team, they get fucked over.
Yeah, American Alpha's not even doing great right now.
No, not really.
It's
to
like
be
they
fair,
don't
the
know-
Usos have overshadowed them massively. Heel Usos are the best.
It's like they
Yes.
don't know how to book tag teams besides from the New Day.
Well, it's not just tag teams. It's. I'm not saying tag teams. I'm saying NXT tag teams.
Oh, I just mean tag teams.
Because I think even Heath Slater and Rhino was a good team.
Well, what happens, I feel like, and this happens to a lot of NXT talent in general, not just tag teams, but like in NXT, you can get over based on one thing. One thing will get you over in NXT, and then they just stick to that. And then when they go to the main roster, you need more than that, but they don't give them any more than that. So the tag team or person is just stuck with their one thing, and they don't progress as a character.
That's my fear for Ty Dillinger, because whilst it was great for him at the Royal Rumble coming out at 10 and being like 60,000 people going 10, 10, 10,
10
how long's that going to hold up for on the main roster?
10 minutes. Not wrong.
But like Enzo's speech got them over in NXT. And then, I mean, you can get away with that. I mean, the New Age Outlaws did it. They had the one speech they came out to every single time. But you need to do a little bit more than that. So,
And on top of that, the other thing as well is about the New Age Outlaws. They were with DX, which was the hottest stable in
that launched
WWE, the Attitude Era. And they were also, and I'm not saying like this is the reason why Enzo and Cass aren't as popular, but you know, they were hardcore wrestlers, particularly Road Dogg. I mean, look at the WrestleMania 14 dumpster match that they had. Whereas, and I think because Enzo's not as strong in the ring as Cass, I feel like, whereas you look at Anderson and Gallows, like they're both very good. So they work better as a team. Whereas with Enzo and Cass, it's mainly down to Cass. I think Enzo would be better as a manager, really, as his manager. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but
that might end up happening, but I feel like as a tag team, they're still fine. The club's gonna win. It's just I hate seeing Enzo and Cass in such a rut because they have the potential to be just the best thing in the tag division, like the New Day was. Not anymore, but they need to just get out of this rut, and it sucks.
It's almost as if Enzo and Cass probably should have beaten the New Day.
So who's your pick, Andy?
I'm gonna go with the Club.
The Club. Okay, Carmine, who are you going with?
Yeah, it's gonna be the Club.
It's going to be the Club.
Okay then. So
I got some comments.
Yes.
Alex King says, actually, the New Day are the worst part about Raw these days. Do we agree with that?
No, I still think they're legitimately funny.
Yeah.
Dave,
The joke about the Russia hacking thing was fucking great.
It's to the point where WWE edited it out of their YouTube replay.
It's topical, for God's sake.
Big E loves throwing in improvised lines that WWE hates to put on YouTube.
Yeah. And that's why I love it even more.
Yeah. I mean, they're a lot better now that they've dropped the titles. When they had the belts for way too long, it got stale. But now that they're doing something else, that's all you need sometimes. Just do something different. And the New Day are good at rolling with the punches, so that's good for them. Bullet Club vs. Shield says, am I the only one who hated how the Club was fed to Roman Reigns twice in a row? When did this happen? When did Roman Reigns fight the Club?
Was it when...
Past 2 weeks, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, like I think it was Anderson went off the top rope and then Roman Reigns hit him with a spear. So
They need to stop with Roman. I'm sorry, but they need to stop. But
Yeah,
that's a whole
was
different
it-
rant.
Was it a handicap match?
don't know.
I don't really watch.
I can't
Raw. I've got to
remember.
be honest. I don't have enough time to watch all this. 3 fucking hours, and then 2
Yeah, that's
hours,
crazy.
and then an hour for NXT, an hour for fucking 205 Live, then an hour of main event, then fucking you've got fucking Total Divas, Total Bellas, Total Shit, Total who fucking Mick Foley, Total fucking who gives a fuck anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
What's with the Foley show now? It's ridiculous.
I've not even watched it because it was shit when I watched it. When I watched the first like 5 episodes, it was like, oh, I know El Foley, I don't talk like a baby to the camera.
I know what you meant there, but I haven't even watched it because when I watched it, it was bad.
Well, I mean, the latest episodes. When I watched like the first 5, it was just
Yeah.
it was just Noel just talking like a fucking mong to the camera.
But okay, Bullet Club versus Shield says yes, it was a handicap match, and that brings up one of my biggest pet peeves in wrestling ever. No one person should ever be able to beat the tag team champions in a handicap match.
Yeah.
That's insanity. Randy
Got
Orton
to keep Roman strong.
Randy Orton did it once to Kid and Cesaro, and I lost my fucking mind. Are you kidding me? They're the best tag team in the world right now, and they lost to one guy?
Yeah, it really, basically, to me, it castrates the fucking tag team champions.
Because there was a match once upon a time on SmackDown, and it was a tag team testicle table match. And
Wait, what the fuck does that mean?
The Rock basically challenged the Dudley Boys to a tag team testicle match. Now, the reason why he called it that is alliteration. But the other reason is because he said the Dudley Boys had no bollocks. So he's like, if you have some bollocks, you'll do this match. So basically, guess who won?
The Dudleys.
Yes.
Of course.
The Dudleys beat The Rock. The Rock. So why can't you do that now?
Got to keep Roman strong.
And it's not like Roman and The Rock are related in any way, shape, or form, are they? Oh, no.
Well, no, because people actually like The Rock.
Oh, yes, that's
You
true.
see, that's the difference here. That's the key. And I don't. Look, let's not go into this because this is all this show is nowadays. Let's not rant about this. Let's move on to the next.
I'm not even talking about the fact that it was Roman Reigns. I'm simply angry about the fact that the tag team champions lost a handicap match because that's fucking stupid.
I think as well, it's not just that. I think 9 times out of 10 in a handicap match, the person who is a handicapped wins. I think the most recent example, aside from the Roman versus Club one, is obviously Ziggler versus Apollo Crews. And
he lost.
Yeah, and he lost. And that makes sense because it's 2-on-1.
Yeah, especially when the two are the best two in the fucking world.
And then there was that one time where it was like a handicap match versus John Cena and Randy Orton versus the entire Raw locker room. Guess who won? I think
it
it was
fucking
like
insane.
2011. But
Wolfie we don't want to get into Roman Reigns talk, but I want to read this comment. Wolfie the Bloodhound says, I like how all the WWE's boys are defending Reigns like they defended Cena all those years ago. The fans don't know how good Reigns is. No, they just don't give a shit and don't want him. That's the thing. They just don't want him.
Right. Okay, I'm going to say something that Andy's not going to agree with here. Right? Please, can you not touch me during the segment? Because I feel like you're actually going to hit me if I say it. So I'm going to say it.
Can you not touch me? What?
Reigns isn't a bad wrestler.
Not at all. He's actually really good.
I agree with that.
Fucking hell, what?
I don't think he's a bad wrestler. I just don't think he should
I think in the ring, he's actually better than Cena was during Cena's big pushes. Shit, the S has fallen off.
No,
I
It's
will agree
fine.
with that
It's
as
fine.
well.
Right, he's better in the ring than Cena was during his heyday.
Yes.
The problem is Cena had the mic work. He was very good on the mic.
he was a rapper.
Roman Reigns is probably the single worst talker in the main event scene ever. Right? As well as that, you've got the issue where you're shoving him down the fans' throats. And this is a bit of a point of contention between the pro-Roman fans and the anti-Roman fans. Because the anti-Roman fans are like, they should push the people that we're cheering for, we're paying for it. And then the fucking pro-Roman fans are like, no, WWE's always pushed the people that they want to push, and you've always cheered for it, and you'll eventually cheer for it, like you eventually started to accept Cena. Yeah, we started to accept Cena, like, fucking 10 years after his fucking main push.
People
Like,
started to accept Cena when he left the main event.
Yeah, right. It took a while.
Never in the main event was Cena the favorite.
Yeah. So it took a while. Cena eventually won over the fans, but 10 years is not a long time. Well, no, it is a long time. It's not a short time to fucking execute that plan. But then at the same time, Cena is the biggest star in the company regardless. So maybe we are wrong.
Who's now going to be in a mid-card match at WrestleMania with The Miz that revolves sort of around Total Bellas.
Well, there is a rumor going around related to what Carmine just said, that Cena is going to propose to Nikki, and that's why they're doing this match, because they want to do that WrestleMania. Oh, look, he's proposing to Nikki. It's legit. We've broken kayfabe. It's real. Everyone cries. Oh.
And you know what?
Shit.
And Aaron Walker in the comments just said, I actually really like John Cena. And you know what? When he's not in the main event ruining lives, yeah, he's not bad. But when
you know what? I think I actually disagree with you. I think him beating AJ Styles at the Rumble, I didn't see that as a bad thing.
I
thought
only saw
that
it
was
as
a
a bad
fantastic
thing.
match. I thought it was a great match. Even though he beat AJ still looked like an absolute star. He was not buried. He was not destroyed. His credibility as a character is not ruined. And in fact, I think the fact that he looked like he took Cena to the limit, and he has been.
Oh, the song "Push It to the Limit" came into my head.
Hell. You know, he has beaten Cena numerous times before. I didn't see it as a bad thing that he won.
The only reason I saw it as a bad thing is because it was unnecessary. And the reason I say that is because Cena won the belt purely just to drop it to Bray Wyatt the next pay-per-view. And I feel like AJ could have dropped it to Bray Wyatt at the next pay-per-view. You could have just as easily had AJ win that match. It was just unnecessary. And it was just to give him that big 16 that no one fucking cares about except the commentators, who will love to repeat it until Cena fucking dies.
Also, there's the other fact that apparently Ric Flair has won more than 16 world titles, so we won't even go into that, but that's the thing.
Yeah, but WWE will never acknowledge that. But anyway, let's talk about something slightly different. Draven G says, do you think we'll see Finn Balor show up tonight or tomorrow? Oh, on Raw. He's apparently supposed to be back any day now.
Tomorrow. If he's coming back, it'll be tomorrow. Won't be tonight.
Yeah,
there's no storyline for him.
He has nothing to do at Fastlane.
Yeah, he has nothing to do. It'd be pointless for him to come.
Yeah.
I'd love for him to come back. Like, you know, you could have who's like a major heel at the moment. Shush, wait. Who's a major heel at the moment? Who's a major heel on Raw at the moment who hasn't got a match on Raw tonight? Not Raw, fucking. It's basically Raw.
I have
a premonition.
So basically, Joe, after the Zayn match, beats the living shit out of Zayn, and then the lights go out, and then it just goes dun 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 dun.
You could do it.
Da 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 da. Oh yeah, do that, yeah. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And he comes out and says it. Then you have Joe and Balor at WrestleMania.
Maybe, as long as Finn like just sprints to the ring instead of doing his entrance, because then Joe will have 5 extra minutes to beat the shit out of
He'll
Sami
just
Zayn.
appear in the ring.
Yeah.
That's even better.
In demon paint.
Bullet Club vs. Shield says, do you think Reigns will turn heel in this feud with Undertaker? I certainly fucking hope so.
No. They will just keep them as both baby faces. And...
To be fair, no. When's the last time Undertaker fought a face at WrestleMania?
Triple H.
Shane McMahon.
When was
Shane
Triple
McMahon.
H?
Shane McMahon. Yeah, that's an even better one.
There you go. When was Triple H a face in their feuds?
28 and 27.
He was not the face, I don't think.
He was a baby face. They were both baby faces.
Well,
No, they were. They were both baby faces.
I never got that impression. But anyway, I don't know. It's stupid. Like, trying to make Reigns a face in this feud would be really dumb.
That's
and,
why
like,
they're
very
going to do it, Carmine.
Because
I
they're
understand
stupid.
that, but it's still stupid. I think they should turn him heel. I feel like Liam's unfortunately probably right, but they should turn him heel. Then I feel like there was another comment here. Someone just said Shawn Michaels. Sure, why not?
That's the last time they were both baby faces. I say Triple H because
Shawn Michaels
was booing, but okay.
No,
I Triple H was a babyface. I'm telling you now.
I don't know. I didn't get that impression, but sure, why not? So what's the next match? What the fuck are we doing?
It is Neville, the Cruiserweight Champion, and the Purple Rope Champion.
The king of the cruiserweights.
We'll go 1-on-1 with Jack Gallagher.
You could say this is the Battle of Britain match. Because they're both from England.
Oh, yes, they are.
They are. You see, it's the Battle of Britain.
One carries an umbrella.
It's very British. It was raining today, so...
Yeah, it rains all the time here.
You know, Jack Gallagher always prepared. Because he's English. Always has an umbrella on him. If you live in England, you have to have an umbrella on you. It's just a
The
law.
thing is,
I have
though,
an umbrella,
he's
but
not in England.
Doesn't matter. He's English. You have it. No, right. As an Englishman, you have to have an umbrella with you all the time. That is a law in our land. You always have to.
There you go. Well,
Carmine's like, you're just talking shit, but I'll move on anyway.
yeah, I just wanted to make this conversation stop. But I feel like this match.
Jack Gallagher, clearly a character from Alice in Wonderland with the fucking umbrella. Right? I'm right. I'm right.
It is right.
He's that walrus guy who's got the fucking things dancing around that water rock.
Walrus guy?
You know,
The walrus guy with the water rock.
You mean the
That makes
caterpillar?
sense.
No, not the caterpillar, right? You know the walrus.
No.
He's got an umbrella.
Fuck you.
And he's on
I'm
water rock
Googling this
thing.
now. You're talking
And
shit.
Alice is like, she's dancing around the rock, right? Jack Gallagher is a walrus.
I'm Googling this now. Are you fucking... You're full of shit.
I'm not. He's got a fucking umbrella, I swear, on my life.
Are you
I'm going to on my life because I haven't seen it since I was like 12. I fucking told you he has a fucking umbrella.
Yeah, there is.
I am right. Oh,
That's
yes,
like-
he's with the carpenter. That's right.
That is the least memorable character in the history of
And
business.
yet I remembered him.
What? No, that's not real. That's made up.
No, that was a real character.
You are fake news.
I was just like, are you guys done with this entire skit of Alice in Wonderland being raw?
Yeah, we were supposed to talk about the match, but whatever. We can talk about
That was
walruses.
more pressing. I had to prove him wrong.
Right. In this wrestling show, when we're talking about Neville and Gallagher, we got to talk about the fucking walrus with the umbrella.
Right. Anyway,
Neville's
as we were.
going to win, but I love Jack Gallagher, and I want him to win.
Yeah, Neville's going to win.
Yeah.
Although saying that, the amount of times that the it's all just kind of hot potato. Well, not hot potato, but the belt,
Potato.
the cruiserweight belt has jumped around so often.
Yeah, but I just want Neville to be the one that really holds it.
Yeah.
But it's just Jack Gallagher's so great, and eventually I want him to be cruiserweight champion. and I feel like he's the perfect person to beat Neville, but it's too soon. So Neville has to win.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I'm going with Neville.
Plus, like Neville's match with Rich Swann at fucking Elimination Chamber, totally. Like I already liked Neville as a heel. Like I was sold already. But he really won me over when he won that match because the fucking way he ended it, holding I don't know what he calls that submission move, but when he fucking wrenched it and said, "Bring me my crown," I was like, all right, you fucking can't beat that. That's the best.
Sorry, I'm just writing it down so that we know who wins the belt at the end of it. Me and you have picked the same things except for the fucking pre-show.
Oh, we're gonna know by the pre-show. That thing is coming home, and I'm fixing the goddamn thing. Yep, frick. So basically, yeah, Neville. So the next match.
Well, fucking hold on, you fucking Jesus Christ!
He's shouting at me, and I don't like it when he shouts at me.
Then stop being a dick. People in the comments are saying Aries is going to take it from Neville at WrestleMania. Do we?
Yeah, I can see that happening.
That'd be pretty fucking neat.
It'd be awesome to see Austin Aries wrestle at WrestleMania.
That'd be nice.
Yes, that would be awesome. But also, it would be weird to see Austin Aries as a face.
No, he was a face in TNA at one point.
He was a face in NXT when he first joined.
No, he was a face in Ring of Honor at one point.
He has a face, so it makes perfect sense.
Not wrong. Again, like in Alice in Wonderland, they all have faces.
Yeah, that one guy with the face and the broomstick. Fuck off.
Exactly.
The flying teapot.
Yeah, they had faces
not
like
wrong.
Beauty and the Beast. It's Disney. It's great.
What?
The playing cards had faces.
Everyone had faces.
Exactly.
Even the Cheshire Cat had faces.
In
The
fact,
trees
at
had
some
faces.
points, that was all he had.
Yeah, exactly. Not wrong. Not wrong.
Allison.
I'm running this into the fucking ground by the end of the night.
Yes, you are.
Anyway, so we have Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman, who, by the way, has he really surprised me at how good he has
You
become.
say his name wrong. It's not Braun.
Braun!
Exactly. It's
Braun!
That's how you say his name.
You just shit yourself.
Oh, that was such a genuine look of fear that he actually had shit himself.
I nearly did.
He looked like he had just fucking released everything.
I could just see the green gas come up.
Demon out of my anus.
Yeah, Braun has really surprised me at how good he has recently become. That match with Big Show, fuck me, that was the best big man match I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was super good.
That was the best, like, fucking super heavyweight match I've ever seen.
Here's a controversial take. I want Roman Reigns to go away and push Braun Strowman to the moon.
It's not really controversial. I think that's what people want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's like the most common opinion.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Because I would love for Braun to go up against Lesnar and be like, be the next guy to beat Lesnar. The only problem is that since Lesnar was so destroyed by Goldberg, I don't feel like Braun beating Lesnar would be such a big deal.
Beating Brock Lesnar right now is not impressive. You need to give Brock Lesnar more time to build up another win streak. But
yeah,
even then, I don't think that should be Braun's goal. I feel like Braun should be chasing a title. I feel like he could really do well in the main event as the scary fucking giant dude who's going to throw you at someone else in his way and then eat both of you.
Yeah. No, I agree. But we've got to be real here. It's going to be Roman.
I'm going to say Braun.
There's only one way Braun will win. If The Undertaker appears and Braun beats Roman that way through like some sort of distraction or something.
Permission again.
Okay. Undertaker's like the Cheshire Cat. He just comes and goes randomly.
Would you fucking stop? By the end of this show, I'm going to hate that movie.
I really do.
Also, Andy, no reason to get possessed by a demon every time you get a premonition.
Anyway.
Wow.
So basically, what's going to happen is they're going to be like fighting, and then you hear bang, and then Roman's going to be like,
literally that noise. Is it just going to be literally that noise? Like, Bung.
Yeah, and then Roman was like,
Why
"What the
is
fuck is that?" And then-
wait. Why is your impression of Undertaker's gong you saying bung?
That's how it goes.
You could say gong.
So he goes, gong, and then Roman's like, "The fuck is
Surely
that?"
it's dong. Dong.
Oh, dong,
Why?
bongs, schlong, it doesn't fucking matter. That noise,
Dong.
schlong, like, that's what he does with Michelle.
I'm gonna go fucking crazy.
Schlong.
Look at my schlong.
Schlong.
Anyway, so the point is, what was my point? Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
that's gonna go off,
Right.
and then Roman's gonna be like, what? And then Braun's gonna go, smash! And he beats him.
Braun smash.
Yeah, so Taker doesn't actually have to appear, it's mind games.
Again, like the Cheshire Cat.
I will take that belt away from
Not
you
allowed to take it
if
away.
you make one more thing.
No.
All right, here we go. I'm cashing in.
You're
If
cashing
you
in the
make
rematch right now.
one more fucking Alice in Wonderland thing, I win the title. If I do premonition, I lose.
Okay. Deal.
You're
there you
on.
go. If I make one more Alice in Wonderland comparison, he wins the belt.
If I have another,
Carmine's gone, so it's just us two.
well, this is the best ever.
Wonderful.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I heard it.
Wonderful.
All right.
So-
people are saying Lesnar versus Reigns, the sequel at SummerSlam. I would be so bored. And then Bullet Club versus Shield says Lesnar versus Braun at SummerSlam for the Universal
be better.
title. That would be better.
By the way, if one of us doesn't do the thing, it's vacated. 'Cause it's a
No,
draw.
that's not part. No, we've
It's
agreed.
a draw, then, isn't it?
No, we've agreed.
It's a
no,
draw.
you didn't say that in the fucking rules. So
But that's
fuck off.
common sense.
You
you
can't.
bellend.
No, you can't just throw it out there.
It's common sense.
No, fuck off.
Carmine's gone.
Carmine's gone again.
I hate both of you.
Sam says that a lot to us as well.
My family say that to me a lot.
I say that to you a lot.
The neighbours say that to me a lot.
They actually really legitimately do.
No, they
It's
don't.
quite sad.
Do they?
Yeah,
Have they said that?
I've heard them.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. Fucking. Why would I fucking write down the fucking time?
He went over to their house while you weren't looking, and then they were just like, "Man, that Andy Kwan is such a fuck."
Yeah, legit. What just Carmine said.
Anyway,
So we're going with who are we going with? Braun or Roman? Braun or Roman? Brad.
yeah, I'm gonna go with
I'm
Braun.
not doing it right. Brad.
Oh my god.
Could you stop looking like you're trying to take a shit? You look like, honestly, it looks like a turtle's trying to come out and you're trying to shove it back in with your butt cheeks.
Also,
That's how it looks.
also, in the comments, we've got hashtag Taker's Dong going on.
Takers, yes, we've done it. I don't know who I'm going to go with.
Pick, you have to choose.
You know what?
Choose now. Anytime. In
I'm
the next
thinking
hour,
I'm gonna do something different, and I'm gonna go Roman.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going with
I mean,
Braun
to be
as
fair,
well.
I'm the longest reigning Suplah City All Champion anyway.
It's also a
So
bell end, but we don't talk about
what?
that. We need to think
What
about
is
that.
happening? Why is this my life?
You fucking signed up for this, buddy. Right, so we got the main event.
Kevin Owens against Billy Goldberg
Billy
for
Goldberg.
the Universal Championship.
Goldberg. Is there really fucking any? Is anyone ever even putting money on Owens tonight?
I am saying Kev.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Owens too, actually.
Here's why, and it's not a premonition.
Okay.
What is going to happen is this. Brock Lesnar is going to interfere. No, wait. First, Jericho will interfere, taking out Owens. And then we will have Brock Lesnar F5 the shit out of Goldberg. Owens crawls over, puts his arm over Goldberg. Still keeps Goldberg strong, because...
No, because that doesn't make sense from a story narrative point.
Why?
Because then if he helps, if Goldberg,
He does-
if Lesnar actually helped
But
Goldberg,
the point is,
then he would face Goldberg for the title.
Yeah, but
The match is set.
What if? What if Chris Jericho comes out, starts is about to attack Kevin Owens, which would then cause a disqualification, and Owens would retain.
Oh, I'm saying there'd be like a massive ref bump and shit.
Wait. Chris Jericho's interference would cause Kevin Owens to retain, meaning that Lesnar and Goldberg is not a title match. So then Lesnar comes out to stop Jericho. And then in the fucking chaos, please, for the love of God, Kevin Owens retains, because I really don't give a fuck about Goldberg and Lesnar being a title match.
It's going to be a title match.
It's
going to be a title match.
Every promo they've done, like every promo Goldberg's done, it's gradually got worse and worse and worse.
My favourite was when he restarted his promo 3 times. And that was the best, because he fucking concussed himself headbutting a locker.
That was my favourite Goldberg.
Not a locker, just a door. It was just a door.
Sometimes I think he concusses himself by headbutting air.
He actually posted an Instagram video. He actually posted an Instagram video of him taking off. I'm shocked he didn't start headbutting the window.
Do you think he does that?
Come on, then!
Do you think like his wife's like, oh, Bill, do you want to go to the International House of Pancakes tonight?
I thought we were going to do something else.
What?
Never mind.
You think he was going to headbutt his wife?
Yeah.
No, this was going to be the joke. Bill, do you want to go to the International House of Pancakes tonight? Yes, I do. Just as he's going. I'm just going to rock this for the rest of the night.
It's an improvement. So basically, do you think Goldberg also, when he's like, okay, Billy Jr., it's time to go to school, but first I've just got to, get ready. Let's go to school. Like, what is this shit?
So Billy Jr., this is how you get ready for the day.
Daddy, what are you doing? Okay, I'll do it. This is us.
He's not got Down syndrome.
I'm not actually going to start headbutting things, you bellend. Because I'm not an idiot. It's almost like headbutting things is not a good idea. I'm just saying.
Poor Carmine. He must feel like he has some babysitters.
It just turned into screaming. It just...
That's what happens. That's pretty much the Goldberg household, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just, like screaming.
Billy, your dinner's ready. Okay, Dad, spare it. And just takes him out for no reason.
It's screaming, pyro, and headbutting things. That's all it is.
Don't forget punching and kicking the air like a fucking
punching
weirdo.
And kicking the air, obviously. Do you think he does that at, like, PTA meeting?
No, I imagine he did that at his wedding. Like, he comes down
Yeah, it's like parents' evening. It's like, so little Billy here's been doing really well. That is just excellent.
I can imagine Goldberg's the kind of person who asks to have his music played wherever he goes. Like, he just walks into a restaurant. Dum, dum. He's just walking into McDonald's. He just wants a Big Mac.
With security guards.
He's going up to the counter, starts fucking headbutting the fucking tomato sauce counter.
Yeah, it's just a bag of 20 chicken nuggets. I love nuggets. So much. Meanwhile, Kevin Owens is just like, the fuck is going on?
Look at Carmine.
I don't know what to say.
And like, Daddy, you've got ketchup on your head. That's not ketchup, that's my own blood! Also, I have a concussion. Who are you?
No, stop it.
Let me restart this.
Stop.
You're Jimmy. No, wait, let me restart it. You're Jeff. No, let me restart it. You really put me off, McDonald's man. What is that laugh? What the are you doing?
Stop. No, stop.
Are you having
Shush!
down?
Right. Well, who do we
So
think
if anyone wants to know, hey, how do you pad out a 2-hour show when you run out of matches to talk about in 1 hour? Just give Liam and Andy a topic like Goldberg headbutting Burger King. That works.
He does that in all restaurants.
Oh, could you imagine if he did it in Nando's?
No, can you imagine if he like when he goes swimming and you don't need to headbutt things? It's actually probably a detriment having a massive headache.
Headbutt in the water.
You're like, yeah, headbutt in the water.
Headbutt in the water. Oh my god! I just thought. No, I've got it. Wait, I've got it. Goldberg playing chess.
Yeah, he just starts headbutting the fucking chest. Come on, nerd.
Goldberg. It's just like it's like professionally. It's just like, oh, and here goes Bill. He's going to try and take the rook. Come on.
I love
and it's like literally, it's like he's going to put the thing into the big cup. He just starts headbutting the fucking cup.
Goldberg playing Connect 4.
Goldberg playing Where's Wally?
There he is. I'm gonna stop this.
Where's Waldo? Wally? Who cares?
I'm gonna stop this.
I feel like you two are gonna give yourselves concussions making this joke.
This is what you know what? We haven't even drank today. It's scary.
I think I'm still drunk.
I was imagining like he's going to the movies like to go see Logan and there's the cardboard cutout of Wolverine and he just starts fucking headbutting that.
I am the man. Not you.
That was a good movie.
I love you, Hugh Jackman.
Oh, that joke went on way too long.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Right. Anyway, so you are both saying Owens.
You know,
and
I'm kidding.
Goldberg.
It's going to be Goldberg, isn't it? Goldberg.
Are you changing it to Goldberg?
Yeah,
I'm just in denial. I just want Kevin Owens to win.
Oh man, that was...
Oh, Janie's here. She says hello, Peanuts.
Hello.
When Goldberg eats peanut. No. Okay. So hello.
You see, now that's taking the joke that's already dead. We've killed the joke. Don't zombie the joke.
You could have like gone from peanuts to like walnuts, like he just uses his own skull as a nutcracker.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's too much brain power for Andy. I'm not wrong.
You are wrong. So yes, that's Fastlane, and I don't care.
Great. So remember the Rumble, forget Fastlane, because
Remember?
I remember
the Rumble.
You remember Fastlane? No.
No. Poor Carmen. Right, so we've got 50 minutes left.
Right, we'll see you guys later.
We'll see you guys later. We'll just
See you in a bit.
leave the show on.
Yeah, just leave it
Enjoy.
on. I'm gonna go go for a dump and shit. I don't know.
Can you imagine if we actually did?
I didn't understand a single word you just fucking said, Andy.
That's fine.
That's
I just said,
I
I'm
know,
gonna
but-
fucking no, I'm not fucking doing it.
see, that's Andy's attempt at making a joke.
Well, let's talk about wrestling news because we are a wrestling show.
Well, we can talk about wrestling news. I was gonna talk like we could have done a mini broadcast.
Well,
But
we
if you want to talk wrestling news,
Well, I mean,
is there any update on the TNA? Hardys have gone with Ring of Honor,
They are the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions.
and apparently they
yeah.
have actually given back the tag team belts for the TNA. They did actually. Rebby Sky was threatening to hold them hostage.
Rebby needs to stop doing this.
Rebby needs to calm the fuck down.
She needs to calm herself.
She needs to, yeah.
Yeah.
How did neither of you make a calmer tits joke?
I was going to, and then I thought it was too obvious.
Yeah. Look, we're a highbrow show here.
Yeah, we're very highbrow.
You just spent 4 minutes talking about Goldberg headbutting everyday objects.
No, that's
How are
incorrect.
you
No,
highbrow?
That's incorrect. It wasn't 4 minutes. It was like 10.
Yeah.
So
Also, not very many people probably have made that joke. So
yeah, we are originators of comedy here. Come to my house. You headbutt my door.
you headbutt my door. You headbutt my wife. That's really what he does. Oh my god, he does that during sex.
No, I knew that was gonna happen.
As he's about to orgasm.
Yeah, he hits himself in the head. Oh, he hits his head on the fucking
On the bed.
On the bed
thing,
stand, yeah. He's like,
That
oh, come on, guys.
headboard.
The headboard. That's what it's called.
What did I call it?
The bed thing.
What did you call it?
The bed thing.
Wonderful.
You know what's sad?
What?
We have degrees. It's just proof that they let anyone go to uni nowadays.
I think it's proof that if you simulate headbutting things and cause the chemicals in your brain to screw up, you will suffer a concussion.
Yeah,
It's-
pretty much.
This is all proof that if Brooks isn't here, I go insane.
I think if Brooks was here, you'd both go insane regardless.
That's probably true. Fucking goddamn it! What were we talking? TNA, the Hardys.
Yes.
Yes.
So they are no longer in TNA. And what the fuck is TNA gonna do now? Because
Well,
they've lost a lot of
apparently-
people.
It's not TNA anymore.
No.
Oh yeah, no, that's gone.
It is a dead name. They are officially Impact Wrestling.
I swear they tried to push that like 4 years ago
Yeah,
too.
they did. The thing is, no one will call it because Impact Wrestling is more of a mouthful than TNA. It's just easier. It's also easier to write.
What
They also got rid of all the owls.
good because they're really bad.
So yes, it is just officially Impact Wrestling.
It's Wolfie the Bloodhound's birthday. Happy birthday, Wolfie.
Happy birthday! We're sorry you sat here and watched us do Goldberg impressions for 10 minutes whilst you could have been doing something else, like having a birthday cake or a pint.
Well, maybe he's eating it while he's watching this.
Oh, I want
Why
cake.
would anybody be doing that?
I want cake?
Should we go get cake after this?
Let's go get a cake.
You know what? I've actually done that when I was at uni. I bought myself a birthday cake when it wasn't my birthday. Legit, I've done that. I bought myself a birthday. It was nowhere near
Wait.
my birthday.
Liam, buddy,
Right?
why didn't you just buy a regular cake?
Because it didn't have the icing. I like icing.
Buy icing
That's
and
too
put
much,
it on it.
Too much effort, mate. It's too much. It's fucking. It's bad.
So what did you do with the rest of the cake?
I ate the cake. What do you think I fucking did with the cake?
I
I'm just fucking staring at it. I turned it into a man.
Wait a minute, Andy. Do you think he only ate the icing?
Yes. That's why I thought it was stupid as well.
Well, that's.
Also,
Goldberg on birthdays, instead of
Was that a premonition you just had?
no,
Was that a premonition?
no,
I think that was.
no, because I didn't predict anything.
no, he didn't do the bullshit. Janie just said, "I put my dick in the cake."
I'll put my dick in the cake.
No. Goldberg for birthdays, instead of blowing out the candle, he just starts.
Right, can I just stop you there?
Yeah.
We've gone past the joke. You see now you've gone past the point where it's funny now. See, here's the line where it's funny. Right, this is the line.
And I pissed on that line.
This side is the funny side.
Oh, okay.
This side is the not funny side.
And this
You-
past point is like
You are in fucking Mexico right now. That's how far past the point you are.
what, oh. What if Mexico's actually that way and I'm really on the far?
You've gone the other fucking way around the planet.
Oh.
There you go.
People are now talking about the fact that Andy fucks birthday cakes.
Wow, that's a revelation.
When did that happen?
And he's like, do I?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember it. But if it's on the internet, it's clearly true.
Yeah, I guess I did.
I guess I do fuck birthday cakes now.
I'll try it in fact.
Janie says a friend of hers thinks I have a sexy voice. Thank you. And apparently that means I should have HBK's theme song, even though I'm Canadian AJ Styles. I don't know my own identity anymore.
It's just everything now.
I have
Yeah.
a sexy voice.
Andy.
You're not even sexy in general, mate. There's no part of you that
Oh
is
God,
even
you look so
I mean, with all due respect, as your best friend, no part of you is even sexy. No homo.
I'm surprised Andy didn't like randomly perk up and go, "You're my best friend?"
I'm not gay.
Two people talking about resurrecting dead memes because that's what Andy does.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, alternative facts was a long time ago now.
When does this become roasting me?
Every show is roasting you.
Oh,
How long have you been here?
nearly 10 years.
Oh
What,
God,
planet Earth or
in this
Show
room.
you. God damn.
On a plane of existence. To be fair, that's probably shorter than we think. Did I
Anywho,
just get deep then?
yes. this
Yeah,
is
I
too
got real deep.
That's,
Right, so what are we talking about then?
I don't know.
We
Life.
were talking-
So how is everyone? Where's everyone from? Leave it in this chat. I don't know where everyone's from.
Okay, well, while we're waiting for the chat to catch up with the stream and find out where the fuck everyone's from, apparently, we should talk about something else. Like we
Oh
were.
yes, we were talking about TNA because.
Yes.
So, basically, also, they've changed the logo.
We've mentioned that.
We mentioned that already.
Move on.
What else have they done? LAX have come back.
Oh yeah,
Spoilers.
Conan's back.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Wait, didn't they say they were getting rid of a bunch of old talent in place of new, young, fresh talent, and then they brought back LAX?
Yep, pretty much.
Yes.
And the young talent they got rid of was like fucking Drew Galloway. That made sense.
Yeah. The Hardys and Drew Galloway, your two like best prospects. Oh, fuck them.
But we'll keep Bobby Lashley. Do we love Bobby? No. No one fucking loves Bobby.
Apparently, he's not as bad anymore, but I don't give a shit.
He was shit on. He was Roman Reigns level shit on the mic.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
So we've got some people saying where they're from. Do we actually give a shit?
Yeah, go
Do we
on.
want to
I'm
read it?
intrigued.
All right,
No.
sure. So M. Gunter says he's from Florida. Shit, nice. I'm sorry that you're stuck here with me. Antonio says he's in New York. I wish I was there. Tony says he's in Detroit. Draven says she's in Illinois. Wolfie says he's in. I'm gonna butcher the shit out of this.
Oh, I'll have a go.
What?
It
No,
looks
I want
like
to hear Carmine.
it looks like, I'm not saying this is how it's pronounced, but it looks like Worcestershire. How do you pronounce
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
that? That's Worcestershire.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not how the English language works, but okay.
No, because I love Americans, but you guys always say Shire. It's Shire. Like it's Shire.
I mean, when you look at how like grammar works, that's how people would pronounce it, but sure. Troy says he's in Alabama. Janie says she's from Chicago. Bullet Club says Alabama.
We have a lot
Troy
of
said-
Americans.
Troy says Andy is from parts unknown.
No, we've gone over this. He was made in a German Nazi World War II lab as an experiment that went horribly wrong. We
Right,
know
and then-
this.
And then 2.0 was Olquan.
Yeah, exactly.
Both created by Hans Schwimmer.
Hans Schmitter.
Schmitter.
Hans Schmitter.
I said Schwimmer as if he's like,
He's not related to Ross from Friends.
yeah. Oh my god.
No, yes, we know that to be true.
Yes. So Bobby Lashley.
Aaron's from Wigan. Oh, hello. We've got another Brit.
Well, Greg's on fire. You know,
Oh, it's a football chant.
Janie. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. What you just fucking said, Janie.
Say it.
Gloucestershire.
Say it.
Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire.
What happens in your pronunciation of things where the letter C just disappears?
No, it doesn't. Gloucestershire.
That's a G.
Gloucestershire.
Are you blind?
What the fuck? I'm talking about the C in the middle, not the ST.
I can't fucking say it now. Gloucestershire.
Gloucestershire.
It's Gloucestershire.
But no, but that is coming from the S right before the T.
You guys add Z's to things for no reason.
That has nothing to do with this.
I have nothing.
You're not wrong.
Jamie's
Oh
now
my
going, you adopt
God.
our language, so we're right. It's
You
Gloucestershire.
spell things weird. You spell things weird.
Say Mars bar.
There are much
Say Mars
simpler
bar,
ways.
Say Mars bar.
Say Mars bar,
Mars
bitch.
bar.
Say Mars bar.
Mars
bitch.
bar, bitch.
Keelan, protect.
What else is the chat?
Anyway,
I don't know. The chat's freaking out.
Janie's yelling at me, and then
I think you've triggered
Okay.
Janie.
and now she's saying her friend and her are laughing at me. So there we go. But anyway, yeah, TNA. I'm sorry, Impact is probably
Impact Wrestling.
screwed. Because what the fuck are they going to do now? They lost so many people. And they got people we don't care about.
Like Alberto El Patron or D Patron. If
Yeah.
you go by his first Titantron. Because they fucked it up. That happened.
Wait a minute. What?
Oh, did you not see this? They fucked up his Titantron. He came out as Alberto D Patron.
Like, was it just the letter D?
D-E. D-E.
Oh, wow.
Oh, at least if it was just a letter D, you could excuse it because they're technically not wrong.
Yeah.
You know what? What's happened? What has happened is that Barry has also jumped over to Impact Wrestling. And he was like, oh, Alberto El Patron. No, Del Rio is here. It's Alberto oh, no, he's Patron. And then he just never really corrected it until somebody said, Barry, you fucked up, mate. And then he changed it in the end.
You're not wrong.
Not wrong.
Basically how it works.
So, yes, that has happened. What else has happened in the world of wrestling?
The Hardys are they're in Ring of Honor. And also Bully Ray is in Ring of Honor now.
Yes, he is.
So Ring of Honor just got a little bit better, and TNA got a lot fucking worse.
Yeah, so obviously with the Hardys going to Ring of Honor, there was a big speculation that they were going to WWE. We came up, well, Andy self-admittedly came up with a very good angle on how they could use him or them. But no, turns out they are going to go to WWE, and they're not planning to go anytime soon. Of course,
I don't blame them.
there's also another thing that we've completely forgotten to mention. Oh no, not forgotten to mention. We did mention it. What's her name? Paige film
Yes.
that was being made still, and in fact, she's actually just tweeted AJ Lee
Mm-hmm.
yesterday. That was a thing.
And said,
Something about we mostly talk about makeup, periods, and when's the next time we post underwear selfies.
fascinating.
I don't understand women.
Yeah, like so they post pictures of each other half naked.
Have we just gone into your weird sexual fantasy right now?
Oh, that's what they just said in the thing.
Okay, so there's not really much else to discuss. Oh, the Shaq Big Show match is off. Are we
Oh,
really
great.
surprised?
I'm so sorry.
Are we really surprised that the match that they had never even acknowledged that was happening is now not happening?
Yeah.
Are we sad? Are we sad that a non-wrestler was going to wrestle, but now it isn't wrestling?
Didn't we do this same match before, or am I crazy?
What?
Shaq and Big Show?
They did that at WrestleMania last year with the Battle Royal thing.
Yeah, it wasn't like a proper match, but you still got that moment. So who cares?
So did they just have like a standoff? Am I crazy? I feel like I've seen them do shit before.
They have done shit.
Yeah, at
before.
WrestleMania last year.
Yeah, it was
Battle
last
Royal.
year.
That's
Came
it?
up to Panda and everyone started dabbing.
Well, there was also like a Raw in 2009 where they had like a stare down. But we don't count that because anything that's older than 3 years is no longer canon in WWE.
Yeah, really. But yeah, I don't give a shit. Give Big Show something better to do because now he's actually fucking improved. Give him something to do instead of.
It's almost as if he should have been in shape his whole career.
Yeah, really.
Well, he was when he was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
He just let himself go a little bit. That's why he got sent back down to development.
I don't think
in,
he's
like,
even looked
2000.
this. I don't think he's even looked that good, even in his younger days.
Okay, but he looks better than he did in like 2005.
This is true, and my belt's falling apart. So yeah, like, maybe do Braun versus Big Show. Have they done that already?
Yeah, they did that on Raw.
Oh, for God's sake! All right, I don't know then.
Oh, everyone's telling us to read the chat.
Yeah, but they're just talking about Big Show and Shaq, which is what we're talking about.
Yeah, they're like, read the chat! But you're talking about what we're talking about. Oh, Woofy told you to dab, Andy.
Yeah, don't dab. Also, M Gun just says Big Show versus AJ Styles instead of AJ versus Shane.
I'd rather see AJ versus Shane.
Yeah, I'd
don't
rather
know.
not see Big Show in. again.
I don't see what the fuck they're going for with AJ versus Shane. Like, I get how they're building it on SmackDown, but like, where did that idea fucking come from? Like, who was sitting there like, oh, you know what AJ should do at WrestleMania since he's not the champion anymore? He should fight me. I'll do it.
I'll do it. You know what? Why couldn't it have been AJ versus Undertaker?
I feel like that would have been just as oddly forced as AJ versus Shane. Like, I just don't understand where it came from. Like, what was the motivation behind that idea? Like,
Yeah,
AJ...
I think people would be more excited at the prospect of Undertaker versus AJ Styles and Undertaker versus Roman Reigns and AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon.
I will say this. AJ versus Undertaker would have made more sense purely because Undertaker's supposed to be on SmackDown, not Raw.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also, he showed up right before Survivor Series and was like, you guys better fucking win. And then they didn't because of AJ.
Yeah.
It just would have made more sense.
And then Undertaker just never came back and was like, what happened, guys? He was just like, no, I'm just going to show up and be like, I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble.
But as a part of Raw, because...
Fuck it.
Weird things like,
It's like, rest in peace. Honestly, he sounds like he just let out a massive fart.
I thought he shit himself.
I mean, I'm saying Braun.
I mean, I know he's getting old, but I don't think he's coming out on Raw and Depends and just shitting himself.
Do you think he has to wear massive nappies just to like stop the shit leaking out now?
Oh, SmackDown did win. I'm fucking stupid. The Survivor Series match.
You know what? We're going to end wrestling talk there because we're clearly not qualified to talk about this shit.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, Bray Wyatt got the pin. I totally fucking forgot.
You know what's sad? We didn't know this either.
Yeah, you didn't correct me.
It's all being blamed on Carmine. We didn't fucking correct him.
I knew that.
And we will all go down together.
We go down as a team unless it's Andy that's going down, in which case we laugh.
Yeah, we
at him.
I never go down.
That's true. You never go down. That's a very good point. So we may as well. We were talking about it a little bit before we came on the air. We kind of ran out of wrestling news, so we may as well go into like a mini broadcast because there's not really much else to do. We've got half an hour. So if you want to stick around, please do. This is kind of where we're going to just chat, shoot the shit, have some fun, just chat some stuff. We'll look at the crowd. Not the crowd, it's a chat. We're not doing this in front of a live audience. We'll see what the chat's saying. We can talk about whatever the chat wants us to talk about, but for the time being, we may as well talk about the fact that we saw Logan.
Oh, it's so good!
Good film. Good movie. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Joe Logan.
Joe Logan.
Both Hogan.
Right. Okay, when you do a joke, you have to explain the joke. You can't just go, cunt, fuck. Like, that's not how that works.
It's Joe Logan. Joe Logan, get it? Because it's Joe Logan. Get Joe Logan, get it?
Instead of Joe Rogan.
Joe Logan.
Okay, so we're getting some stuff in. Alex King says, when will you guys be streaming GTA Online next? We don't know. Of course, if you don't know, we have a gaming channel.
Scared the shit out of me for some reason.
Oh, you didn't know?
We have a gaming channel. It's Suplah Gaming. We don't actually have a URL for it yet because we're not that popular. So if you do like the Suplah and you like seeing me and Andy make Derek, go and watch Derek be a crime lord in GTA Online. That's the thing. He was also a BMXer and an NBA basketball player, and he's also in Skyrim as a lizard, I believe. Is it a lizard? He's a lizard,
Yes,
right?
he's a lizard man in Skyrim.
He's a lizard man in Skyrim.
Wonderful.
Is that coming back soon, Carmine?
Yeah, episode 2 of Skyrim is coming out on Wednesday.
Wednesday. There you go.
Ooh.
See, that's a plug. That's a natural plug.
He's a lizard.
Troy just said, I want Carmine's Let's Plays back. Wind Waker episode 2 just went up yesterday. Skyrim coming out Wednesday, and then next Saturday is going to be another episode of Smash Brothers. So there is more of my stuff coming out now.
Thanks, Troy. Thanks.
Bullet Club versus Shield, just going back on wrestling very briefly and very slightly. Which streak will end first? Charlotte's pay-per-view streak or Andy's?
Charlotte's pay-per-view streak. Yeah.
And that's never going to end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Andy looks so sad. I'm sorry, Andy. Aaron Walker said, I watched Logan. It's shit.
What? You didn't
I don't
like
know.
it? Why?
I want to hear a non-spoiler explanation of why you didn't like it. I'm genuinely curious to know because I fucking loved it.
I thought it was great. It was such a good film in the fact that it was such a personal, emotional story. It wasn't about blowing up Egypt by some fucking time-traveling demigod played by some cunt that I don't actually fucking like because he's a cunty actor, the cunt, right?
Who are you
It was,
talking about?
I don't know, he's Oscar Pistorius or whatever his fucking name is.
Isn't that when you are a vegetarian except for eating fish?
I don't know. He's a cunt, right? That's it. He's just a cunt. And, like, it's not about blowing up cities.
Oh, apparently he's just messing.
Oh, he's just messing. It's not about blowing up cities. It's not like... It's like a legitimately, like, heartfelt story. The girl, Laura, was fucking stole the show. She was the best one in the entire... And that's saying a lot because I thought it was a fantastic performance. There's one major gripe I have with it, but I won't explain because I don't want to get into spoiler. The film has just come out, so I won't spoil it. But there is one major gripe I have, like halfway through the movie. In terms,
I want to hear that after the show.
Yeah. So, but aside from that, I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah, like you just said, all the performances are great. Patrick Stewart did a fucking amazing job.
Woofy bought a Suplah t-shirt. Ooh,
Which one? While we're waiting for him to tell us. While we're waiting for him to tell us which one, Patrick Stewart did a fucking great job. Hugh Jackman did a fucking great job. Whoever played Laura, I don't know her name, but she did a fucking great job.
Yeah.
Stephen Merchant was in it, and that was so weird.
This is my problem with the X-Men movies, right? He was playing a character that was in Apocalypse.
Oh, really? I hadn't seen Apocalypse.
Oh, you're not missing much.
Okay.
Oh, he bought a Bearhead Club. Fucking no one buys like a normal shirt. Why do people hate us? We came up with an entire 10-minute skit of how Goldberg hits things with, you know what? Never mind. I've just fucking...
You answered your own
I've
question.
answered my own question.
Jack Gallagher is the walrus from Alice in Wonderland, and Goldberg
I didn't say
chicken.
that.
Yes, you did.
No, well,
And then
I didn't say it
Goldberg-
recently.
Jack Gallagher is a walrus. Goldberg headbutts chicken nuggets. Why don't you buy my shirt?
That should be a shirt in itself. That should be a shirt in itself.
Just that wall of obnoxious what the fuck text.
Yeah, that should be a shirt.
No, those words should be in the shape of Andy's head.
Yeah.
Yes, do it. Make it so.
So, yes. What else is the chat saying? Let's have a look.
M. Gunter said, so it's a remake of Origins Wolverine that people like.
No, because
it's
it's not an origin story.
No, it's a Wolverine movie, but it's the exact opposite of an origin story, actually.
It's the exact opposite of X-Men Wolverine Origins.
It is
opposite.
Without spoiling anything, it is a movie version of a comic book story that came out a long time ago called Old Man Logan. It's literally Wolverine as an old man and, you know, what he's doing nowadays. And it's fucking fantastic.
I think it's probably the best X-Men film they've made, frankly, in my personal opinion.
Probably. I mean, I've liked some X-Men movies. I liked almost all of even Wolverine Origins, except for the Deadpool part. But this is fucking fantastic. This movie's so fucking good.
Woofy just said, I still bought a shirt, guys. Support. Walks away sheepishly.
Yeah, hey, a shirt's a shirt.
A shirt is a shirt, and we appreciate all of the help that our fans give us. We're not sure how else you can help, but we appreciate all the help that fans give us. Please don't put ad blocker on watching our videos because we don't earn a lot.
Yeah,
We
no,
need the
don't.
money.
We sound like a charity case. I realize this.
We are trying.
Voidstorm just said, I'm late. What did I miss? Like the whole show.
The whole show. Not going to lie. You've missed the whole show. It's fine. It'll be on demand. Rewatch it later.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. Catch you later.
There's some definitely fucking stupid bits in this show. So you're going to want to go back and watch it.
Yes.
A riddle for Liam.
Go on,
Riddles. Ooh. Right.
Okay. Yep. Andy, read it.
Okay. I am 6 years old.
Okay.
My sister is half my age. I am now 70. How old is my sister?
I'm going to go 67.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be a trick question.
No, I think it's 67.
Yeah, I think it's 35. Isn't it?
Troy says 67. Bullet Club says 35.
67, because if he's 6 and she's half his age,
At that point,
at
then
that
she'd
point,
be 3. So she's only 3 years younger than him, but the 3 years younger than him will be forever.
Yeah.
So even at age 70,
I fucking
she's
got it
still-
right. I didn't even need to really think.
Yeah.
Andy would have been like, so
Alex-
times his age by 5 and then divide it by 9. Is it going to be apples?
But the Japanese flag looks the same upside down. So Alex says 67 is the correct answer.
So 67 is the correct answer. Yeah, I told you.
Yes, 67.
I'm not Andy.
Oh, Aaron wanted to know where to buy a Suplah shirt. Where?
Redbubble.
What's the actual URL, you weirdos?
Redbubble.com/the Suplah.
No, well, kind of. It's redbubble.com/people/the Suplah.
Yes. Or alternatively, go to suplah.com and we have a thing on the website where it takes you straight to the merchandise page from there. And
Yes.
I remember the URL for suplah.com.
There you go.
Suplah.com.
You look like you were holding in a fart.
No.
Looks like it's about to bomb.
Right. What else is being said?
I see. Oh, there's another riddle. I see without seeing. What? I see. Darkness to you, to me,
It's a fucking chuckle, brother.
as clear as daylight.
To me. I
What
see
am
without seeing. Darkness to you, to me, it's as clear as daylight. What am I? Bane. I'm
sun.
born in the darkness.
The sun?
I'm born in the darkness. You're
Oh,
Bane.
the sun. Hello.
Bane. I'm saying Bane. You're
Looks like
Bane.
sun.
Good night, moon. All right, man.
So yes, I thoroughly enjoyed Logan. That was the first. Oh my god, you watched a horror movie for the first time this week.
Yeah.
How was that? What movie? What movie?
Insidious.
Okay, how was it?
I didn't like it.
He didn't. He was freaked the fuck out for the whole movie.
I've never seen Insidious, so I don't know if that's justified or not.
Well, without going too much into a spoiler territory, there's a bit where a guy is walking around a very dark area, and all he's got is a lantern. And Andy could barely speak. Right, he was so petrified of this movie. It's not even a scary movie, but he's petrified. Bless him. And Keelan was with us, and he's fucking bored out of his head. And Keelan goes, "Is this the origin story for the Wyatt family?" Because he's walking around with a lantern like this.
Yeah.
And I just looked at Keelan and I just went, "Duh!" as we do when we talk about the Wyatt families. He nearly fucking shits himself because I just go "Duh!" like that. He's like, "Fucking hell!"
Oh my god.
So and obviously one of the themes in the film is a song called "Tiptoe Through the Tulips."
Fuck off.
So he can't listen.
No, Andy, it's not a scary song.
It's not a scary song, right?
It was in SpongeBob.
Right, but he can't listen to it now because it freaks him out. So as his best friend, what do I decide to do?
Oh, Liam, you're such an asshole.
The next day, he's asleep.
And then days afterwards.
Shush. The next day, he's asleep. He's fast asleep. I'm awake because I'm getting ready to start work. I decide to go upstairs. I've got the song on my phone. I play it really loud on my phone under his door. He wakes up thinking he's in the movie, looking for the fucking demon in his room.
I couldn't understand where it was coming from. I was like, where is this coming from?
Really?
I was
Wait,
like, am I
Andy,
dreaming?
really?
And I'm going to turn around and he's going to be right in front of me and going, I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait, really, Andy, you live with Liam and you're like, where is that coming from? I just don't know. You couldn't put two and two together that Liam was fucking with you?
It's just what I do. It's my favorite thing.
That's what I do.
But, what else is the chat saying? Andy watched Nightmare on Elm Street. You won't sleep for a week, says Woofy. I watched that ironically and I fell asleep. Is that irony?
It's I don't know what the hell that is, but it's
you know what's weird? I've fallen asleep in Nightmare on Elm Street, and I've fallen asleep. This is the weird one. I've fallen asleep to Exorcist. My parents, they said that when they saw that in the 70s, they didn't sleep for a week. I fell asleep in the middle of the fucking film.
Oh my
Just
god!
shows what a generational gap I have with my parents.
Yup. Also, someone said earlier, I'll try and see if I can find exactly who said it. Alex says, has anyone seen Get Out?
No, I might be going to see it tomorrow though. Because over here we have a cinema chain called Odeon. I don't know if you guys have that in America.
I'm not familiar with it, at least.
Well, yeah, we have a cinema train.
Train.
We have a train. You know what?
Cinema train? A cinema train sounds awesome.
That would be amazing, right?
Yeah, well,
No word of lie.
the
No, we
train-
have a cinema chain. We have a cinema. We have a cinema franchise,
A cinema choo-choo.
right? And they do a thing called Screen Unseen, where you pay £5 and you don't get told what the movie is that you're going to see. All you know is that it's a film that hasn't been released to the public yet. But they also do a horror variation called Scream Unseen, and they're doing it tomorrow, £5. And the big rumor is it's Get Out, so I might be going to pay £5 to go and see it.
Oh, so you don't actually know what it's going to be until you
No,
get there?
you don't. They give hints and clues as to what it is, but they don't tell you outright what the movie is.
That's kind of neat.
It's a fun concept. Me and Janie did it, and we saw, because we went to the Scream Unseen one, and we ended up seeing Split. I think it was a week before it came out theatrically.
Was that good?
I really enjoyed it, except for the ending, which I can't explain why I hated the ending so much unless I spoil it.
Yeah, I figured that was going to be the case.
Have you seen it?
No, but I can tell it's one of those fucking.
It's so good. No, it's so good. And then right at the last fucking hurdle, it falls flat on its face and it's covered in fucking mud. And you just think you were so close. You were so close, movie, and you fucked it all up. And this is now your legacy. You could have come first. You could have got the gold medal. You could have won. But no, your legacy is that you are face down in the mud, looking like you're having a bath like a pig.
So
That's what you look
basically,
like.
it's no Alice in Wonderland.
So Antonio put a riddle in the chat for Andy. Who makes it? Oh, he who makes it has no need for it. He who buys it has no use for it. And he who uses it can neither see it nor feel it. What is it?
Andy's penis. Hello, Douglas, my old friend.
You know what? That actually fits. That's weird. I don't think that's the answer, but Andy, you want to give it a shot? Or are you also going with your dick?
Okay. Who makes it has no need. Who buys it has no use for it. I can't stop thinking about my own dick. So, my dick.
I want that soundbite immortalized forever.
I can't stop thinking about my dick.
I'm going to take a stab and say it's a coffin because I feel like I've heard this one before.
It's a coffin.
But,
Yeah, probably.
but yeah, so Get Out looks really good, and I kind of want to see it. Even
I
though
know
also
nothing
don't like
about it.
horror movies.
I just heard on the grapevine that it's very good. I don't even know what the plot is.
It
But I don't
is-
no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Well, no, I'm not going to tell you the plot, but it's directed by Jordan Peele of Key and Peele. It's his first time directing a movie, and apparently it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I've heard really good things. So yeah.
But it's kind of like a social issue horror. I mean, apparently it's scary, but like it's based around, like, I think racism.
Well, did anyone ever see Don't Breathe?
I wanted to see it, but I did not see it.
It was very good. I really enjoyed it. I think you should watch it.
I didn't see it.
No, because you've only just started watching horror films and you're too scared now to ever see another one.
I don't want to.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Antonio says I was right, but also it is a coffin and also Andy's dick.
So we're all right.
Yes, we're all right.
Andy got rid of right.
Yeah!
We'll add that to the scoreboard.
No, we're not doing that again!
Yeah, the
Please.
Please. Died.
Mike says, it's directed at me. Have I heard about the new Dragon Ball Super arc yet? They're literally turning it into a battle royal. I know of it. I'm very behind though on the episodes, so I still have to watch it. But I'm looking forward to it. I want to watch it because it looks fucking awesome. But let's go to something that Liam and Andy can also talk about. We were talking about movies.
Yeah.
What movies? What other movies have we seen recently?
I saw Fight
Andy
Club.
saw Fight Club.
Oh yes. How did you enjoy Fight Club, Andy?
I thought Fight Club would literally just be about fighting. It wasn't.
Well, sort of, but no.
You've broken the first rule. You're talking about it.
the film is 20 years old. Shut up. So basically, can I spoil the film is 20 years old?
I assume that everyone who has watched it has now watched it.
Okay.
Like, it's not like Logan that's just come out.
Wait, what? I assume everyone that's watched it has watched it.
Well, like, yeah, I am.
I think that's
I'm
safe
not
stuff.
wrong.
You're not wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. I assume if you've watched it, you've watched it.
Well, yeah.
I'm not wrong.
But what if they have amnesia and forgot they watched it?
But then we're in a whole different kind of territory of discussion here.
Andy, talk about Fight Club.
So yeah, it's really good, and I should have known that Tyler Durden and the guy is the same person. I should have known.
Well, not really. It's a well-done movie in the fact that there's not really any way you could have seen that coming.
They have the same briefcase.
Oh, because that's what everyone's going to be paying attention
Brilliant.
to.
And then when Tyler's with that woman, can't remember her name.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yes, and she's like, "Who are you talking to?" As if to say, like, "There's no one there." No.
Well, the hints are definitely there, but they're so subtle, and when you're watching the movie for the first time, you're like, okay, whatever.
No, after he first watched it, he was like, I don't get it. He shot himself in the face.
Yeah, he did. He shot himself. He should be dead.
Well, people have survived being shot in the head before.
I think you're missing, like, there could be a symbolic reasoning behind it.
Yeah, but then
The whole film is
Tyler would just
mental.
have a hole in his face.
Yeah, but you don't understand it's symbolic. It's not it's not meant to be taken so literally.
Oh, that's silly.
Right, anyway.
What?
Oh, Antonio's never seen it, so we fucking ruined it for him.
See, I told you. I asked, should I spoil the film? And you're like,
Can I even say that Quicksilver dies in Age of Ultron yet?
Fuck!
Is that still a sore subject? It's been out 2 years! Come on!
It's just it brought up the horrible memories of you spoiling it like 2 weeks after the movie came out on the broadcast.
Everyone had seen it by then, Kaka. It's fine.
It was out for 2 weeks, asshole.
It's fine. It's not like I'm not saying like fucking Deadpool shows up in Logan right at the very end. Like, I'm not saying that.
Stop.
also Spider-Man turns up at the end as well.
And so does Batman. It's fucking insane.
Weird.
It's amazing.
Speaking of Batman, I saw Lego Batman.
Oh my god, I've seen it twice. It's amazing.
It's actually really good.
It's so good. I love it so much. I want to talk about it, but again, it's just come out, so I don't know if I can.
Yeah. What I will say is, I didn't realize some of the actors who were in that movie, like Michael fucking Sarah is Robin. I had no idea.
Can I just say?
Zach Galifianakis is the Joker.
Can I say as well, that fucking ending, I did not see all that shit going down. I know I should, you know, the characters that showed up, like I might say,
yeah.
Knowing the Lego movie, I should have seen stuff like that happening.
Yeah, I had no idea it was going to fucking be
it
like
was
that.
just that was the most adrenaline pumping final fucking act of a Batman movie I've ever seen.
It really actually
fucking
was.
Lego Batman movie.
And can I just say, Zach Galifianakis,
Good Joker.
actually a really good Joker.
Yeah, I just love the idea that it's kind of just this. They basically are in a relationship.
I know, it's so
This-
fucking funny.
Andy's having to Google who Jack Galifianakis is.
Who's
That
Jack?
one from Hangover.
Yeah.
Oh, the fat guy.
Him.
Oh, him.
Who had like a really unknown stand-up career and is now the Joker.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never saw the first Lego movie, and so this was my first Lego movie experience. It was
Well,
like
I was going to say, because
really
Andy,
fucking good.
I tried to get Andy to go and see Lego Batman because I was going to go see it a third time. And he was like, I've not seen the first Lego movie. And I was like, Andy, you don't need to. Like, they're very, very, very
But
loosely
I have
connected.
to go see it first.
It's like the way Lego Batman is connected to the Lego movie is like how Logan is connected to Deadpool.
I don't understand it. Oh, right.
yeah, which is like not
It's
at all.
like very minimally connected. Like, you don't even need to see one to see the other.
Oh, okay.
Someone's brought up Lego Dimensions. Did Wildstyle and Gandalf make a cameo like they did in Lego Dimensions video game? No, they didn't. I was very sad. But at the same time, the Batman in Lego Dimensions is technically a different Batman who meets the Lego Batman.
Okay,
Is that
sure.
what
I'll pretend to
Have
understand
you
what you just
have you
said.
never played Lego Dimensions?
No.
Play Lego Dimensions.
Okay.
It's like Lego Movie and Lego Batman, but as a video game.
That does sound good.
You can have Batman, Gandalf, Homer Simpson, Marty J. Fox. That's not who he is. Marty from Back to the Future, and the original Ghostbusters with Scooby Doo all team up.
You know, Marty J. Fox and Christopher Brown, the people from Back to the Future. It's the same people.
It's the same people.
But yeah, I have not played that.
Marty!
Lego Batman was fucking great.
Marty!
You okay?
That's what Doug Brown does. Marty!
Great Scott!
Great stuff, Marty!
That's fucking bullshit, Marty.
Yes, so I'd recommend going to see Lego Batman. It's good fun.
And then Woofy in the chat said, spoilers! Darth Vader is in the sequel to Rogue One. And then Bullet Club said, stop it, Woofy.
Rogue One was shit.
Yeah.
Rogue One was shit. Right?
Explain yourself, sir.
I don't understand why people like it. It was the most fucking boring, most poorly acted movie I've ever seen. It doesn't make sense in terms of the timeline. I don't even remember the fucking names of the characters.
That's true.
And then you've got there's a tentacle monster that can read minds. What is this, Doctor fucking who? What?
It's Star Wars!
Yeah, that's why I'm questioning why it's in there. Because it's Star Wars. What the fuck? They've never had tentacle reading mind monsters before. Fuck that movie. It was shit. Anyone who liked it is wrong.
You're crazy!
It's shit. It's so boring. I fell asleep.
Then that's not my fault. You didn't watch the movie.
When we saw it, when it was me, you, and Janie, I fell asleep. Halfway
sounds like
through,
you
when they're on the, you know that bit where they're on the ship and the French guy's like, "I am going to go and kill your father, but I'm not going to kill your father because I have some sort of reason to not kill him anymore." Is that bit? That fucking bit. I'm going to go and kill him, but I didn't kill him. But why didn't you kill him? Because you said not to kill him, and I like you now, but we don't really like each other because we don't want relationships, and then it just doesn't make sense. It's like Darth Vader. Like, they've got the plans. They've got the fucking plans, right? They've got the plans, and they're getting away. They're about to get onto the fucking ship from the first movie, right? And Darth Vader's cutting people down. Admittedly, that was cool, right? That was cool. They've got the plans. He can see they've got the plans, and then the ship just fucks off, and Darth Vader's just staring at it, somehow in space. How he isn't floating around, I don't know at this point, but bygones be bygones at this point. And then if you go into episode 4, he's just like, he gets on the fucking ship and he confronts Leia and he's like, "Where are the plans?" And she's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan." Bitch, he just saw your fucking ship escape.
That's why he knows she's bullshitting him.
But that doesn't make sense in terms of why she's bullshitting. She knows.
She's just bullshitting though, like kill time or some shit.
That's like a child looking in for a cookie jar and his hand's fucking in the cookie jar, and you're like Andrew, what are you doing?
Cookie.
I'm trying to play the PlayStation. Andy, your hand's in the fucking cookie jar. No, it's not.
That's one of my favorite songs from back in the day.
It's a shit film.
It's
shit.
not.
It's boring. It's badly acted. That girl.
Everyone's saying relax, including your girlfriend.
That girl.
It's like Alice from Alice in Wonderland, right?
Is so fucking shit. She doesn't smile. Like, she has one fucking monotone.
You are crazy. You're insane.
I think we've seen a different movie because I don't know how you enjoyed it.
You're the craziest person I know. You're nuts.
Okay, explain why you liked it. Explain how I'm
There
wrong.
was nothing boring about it if you actually watched the movie instead of taking a nap.
I've seen it twice in the cinema. I paid twice to see it. It was shit both times.
I don't understand how you
Was that
could
the same
think it
day
was
that
boring.
that girl gave me her thing and then it wasn't actually a number or something?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know why you brought this up. We're ranting about a film and you're like, was that time that I gave a girl my number and she never phoned me? Yeah, if you want to bring that up on the internet, mate, you fucking bring that right up. You want to explain that? You go ahead.
I'm good.
There you go.
Janie says she didn't. Janie says she didn't like it either. All three of you are crazy.
No, we didn't. Like, Janie admits she didn't like it. I did not like. And I said to them, like, look, if you guys like the movie, you like the movie. Don't let me spoil it. But I thought it was shit. I thought it was boring. It was badly acted. I don't remember the actors or characters' names. I barely even understand the plot. The whole movie, right? You could have got the entire fucking thing done out of the way really quickly. It took like half the movie to explain what even is happening to set up the movie. Like, oh, the entire movie was made as a way to fill in a fucking plot hole, and then it's creating more plot holes. That's the problem when you do stuff to fill in plot holes. You make more plot holes. Oh, the whole fucking... What's a butt plug? Sorry, that's an in-joke.
Jeez. No, well, we have to explain this now.
Okay.
We watched 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes, we did.
It's a horrible movie.
Talk about this.
But there's a bit in the movie where like she's signing this weird S&M fucking BDSM MMM whatever the fuck it is. No. Deal. And and she's like, what are butt plugs? And he's just like, are you actually
Nathan, sorry, a guy called Nathan's just come on and he said, I thought this was about wrestling. And we're not talking about butt plugs.
This is how much we don't care about Fastlane anymore.
Well, we've gone through the entire card, and we're only here for another like 2 minutes.
So yeah, she was like, "What are butt plugs?"
Yes.
Like, what do you think they are? Do you think they go in your ear?
Oh, apparently we've explained this 3 times now.
Oh.
What?
We've mentioned it before that we've done.
Yeah, but it's stupid.
But to be fair, not everyone watches the Let's Plays of 2K17. Not everyone watches our gaming channel.
Which you should.
Which you totally should, by the way. You should go and watch Twat Down. Episode 11 is online now. Best
is that what
federation.
you fucking called it?
Watch it. No, seriously, match of the fucking year.
Yeah,
not even joking.
Oh, man, it's amazing.
That's not even a joke. Match of the fucking year. Episode 11,
between
The Odd Couple and Championship title belt. We'll just leave that. We'll leave those names lingering in the air for you.
You can go watch it.
Go and watch it.
Right
We're about
now.
to go offline, so you may as well watch it straight after this.
So, I have been Andy Quad.
I have been Liam Dunn.
And I have been thoroughly confused for about 2 hours now.
And we will see you on the next live show, the 1-year anniversary of Suplah.
Suplah 2. You fucking fucked the entire fucking name up, you fuck. Suplah 2.
That's the tagline. You fucked up the fucking name, you fucking fuck.
Yeah, that's the tagline for it. That's the official tagline. You know, you got Remember the Rumble. You got Where It All Begins Again. You fucked up the fucking name, you fucking fuck. Or whatever it was. I can't even remember the tagline now.
Go to our Suplah Gaming channel because we do games. Also find us on Facebook and Twitter and shut up and other social media. And also buy our things. Go to redbubble.com/people/the Suplah if you would like to buy things. Thank you. And this has been the Suplah.
Have you farted?
No, was that you?
No.
What's that smell?
Someone's farted. And there's only 2 of us here.
Surprise, Keelan.
Surprise, Keelan just snuck in, farted, and then went.
I
have been Liam Dunn. Check out Suplah.com where we have articles and other episodes of the Suplah, as well as other goodies, such as the broadcast, which is headed up by good old Carmine Antonelli over here.
Yes, it is. It's a good show when we do it.
And you could say the show is like Alice in Wonderland, yeah?
Thank you, everyone, and
It's
we'll
like
see
Alice
you.
in Wonderland, yeah?
We'll see you at Suplah 2. Goodbye.